Hi, I'm Pastor John Dirks at Redeemer, and you go into ministry hoping that God will do some really incredible things, and what you don't know is all the hardship that you will be experiencing, and Sunday always is coming, so it doesn't matter what you feel inside, you're going to get up there and you're going to start preaching, and you're going to be faithful to the task. But there was a go between 2012 to about 2015 that was extra difficult.
My name is Elizabeth Roja, and I'm the kids director here at Redeemer Church. I came to Christ at a young age. At around 5 years old, I accepted Christ at a vacation Bible school, and it was when I was 20 years old that I feel like God grabbed a hold of me, and I realized that my life was His, that I was His. And I wrote this prayer that says, "My hands will serve, my mouth will proclaim your truths, my feet will bring your good news, you have my all. Lord, have your way with me, I am yours." A few months later, after writing that prayer, God would refine me in a way I had never imagined. I was engaged to a gentleman, and we were getting ready to join full-time ministry. And within a few weeks of our wedding, he ended up passing away.
So the difficult years, I would say, was from 2012 to 2015. It starts with my father dying in 2012. 2013, two of my pastoral staff members felt called to another place. 2014, we had some more devastating people leaving. Just on staff, people leaving. So, yeah, those were difficult years. As a pastor, you live life. You might have some things going on in your own home that you have to be dealing with, and as well as you know about things, and you experience things sooner than anybody else in the church. So if there is a parting, if there's something difficult, I'm the one that's feeling it first, which sometimes Sundays, the congregation knows nothing about it, and I have to go up and I have to get up, even though my heart is smashed, and I need to preach.
So I took time around a year just to really process that grief, because it was a lot. It was really confusing in the sense that, Lord, why would you take Brandon when you said the laborers are few? But that's what we were doing. We were getting ready to serve you, Lord, and give our lives to you. It didn't always make sense, but I just tried to trust the Lord. And within a year or so, I ended up meeting my husband, Rob, and what a joy and feeling of just redemption that God had seen me and knew my heart. But I feel like as time went on, just time and time again, it felt like another hit. It continued that idea of the confusion and that feeling of hurt and pain of like, wait, God, but I thought it was supposed to be like this.
You know in your heart that the Holy Spirit's going to work, and God is bigger than just me, and the work here is bigger than me. But my own experience was like, oh man, I am just moving through heavy snow. Am I making any progress?
While we were still serving and trying to be faithful, underneath the surface, there were doubts that I couldn't push aside. It really made me question if this was really who God was, if this is what He would allow, if this is what He did to those who loved Him, I don't know if I want anything to do with Him. In the midst of processing that, I had come to the conclusion that I was done. And so I went to my husband, Rob, one day. I told him, I'm done praying, I'm done reading the Bible. I don't want to hear anything else about God. And as he processed that in the moment, the one thing he told me was, I want you to still come to church with me. So I would sit there cold and spiritually cold, almost like a stone. But obviously I was sitting there during the preaching. Sunday after Sunday, while I was sitting there, I couldn't ignore his teaching. I couldn't ignore as he was preaching through the word. And as the weeks and the months went on, I could tell that my heart was beginning to soften and was beginning to melt. Sorry. that God wasn't going to let me go. That even though I didn't want to hang on to him, that I had nothing left, that he was reminding me that he hadn't left me. John had no idea what I was going through, sitting in that seat in the back left corner. He had no idea that his faithfulness was being used, that God was using his teaching and his preaching to reach me and to bring hope when I had lost hope.
And it was all during this time I came to find out, because I heard Elizabeth's story just recently, that she was sitting in the back, just dead on the inside, didn't feel like there was any life or any hope left. And here I am on fumes, if you will, and she is needing something, and God is working in her life and bringing a resuscitation to the things of God in her. It's just amazing now to hear that story, because she has been an answer to my staffing needs. So 10 years from that, we hire her as the children's director. It blows me away. But it shouldn't, because that's what God does. He works miracles.
And now in this role as kids director, I feel like I am living out that prayer from so many years ago. And I know that his story is not done yet. Not done with me, not done with our church. And I can't wait to see all of what's ahead.